Hi, this is Uncle Matt of Uncle Matt's D&D Studio. We're here for the Heroes of Jordoba 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons online game. This is not scripted, it's actual play, and that will definitely become clear when you're taking a look at it. And I just wanted to take a moment to let you guys know where to find us if you want to do anything more with the show. We do have a website, we have Patreon. We also have a Patreon for the channel, but that's not associated with this particular adventure show. And so I hope that you will subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to throw up a little bit of information here on the screen so that you can see where to find us on the web.
Where you guys ended up last time, you've been fighting your way into the underground complex that is controlled by the cult of Thalasskoptis. This is one of their secret outposts in the city, attached to Tapeworm Alley somewhere. And it is the front operation is a fish parchment manufactory, but you've already worked your way behind that and discovered some of the secrets there. You have obtained the papers that you were going after, Albrecht's letter of introduction to the Architects Guild in the city. You've picked up a fair amount of cash, but you have decided that since you get an extra reward from the Church of Mitra for taking out the entire complex, you've decided that you're going to go ahead and keep working your way through. Is that right? Okay.
We're going to make the most of our discretionary funds that we were given.
We're going to get our bonus from the church for wiping this place out.
Okay, so what I've just pulled up on the screen is where you guys are right at the moment. And so actually, Zach, have we let people know on social media that the game's up and running?
Yes, we have on
okay.
both of them on my stream. So I'm going
awesome.
to keep on adding it to other places as well. So.
Okay, so what we're looking at here in the camera is the 10-foot wide corridor that leads north and south. It's about a 40-foot long corridor, but it also ends in a 20 by 20 room at the south end, which has 2 doors. So what we're doing here, the camera happens to be looking northward down to the end of the passageway where you guys have just come out of the room that had all of the papers and things in it. So, what do you do?
We are headed south, and we will take the western door.
Okay. So, putting the camera here from y'all's viewpoint, you're headed south, okay? And then you're going to take, and so here is the 20 by 20 room. It has 2 doors, one leading to the east, one leading to the west. You're going to go through the one that leads to the west. Is that right?
Let's check it for traps and listen to it first.
We've been through it.
Yeah,
we've been through it before. Okay.
Yes,
I don't have a map in front of me.
Okay.
We will go that way.
So you advance forward. You go through the door, and now you are in the 20 by 30 room that has got doors to the north, south, east, and west. The door in the north is one of the ones that has those the blue keys that you've picked up. This is one of the ones with the blue locks. And then the one over in the western wall is just one of the regular locks, and you still have a keychain from the guards that have the regular keys on them.
Well, I still want to check that door and look at it for traps and such. And
which one? The northern one or the
western one?
Okay. So Curzon goes up.
Take particular attention to the soffit and any arches that may collapse on me in a pile of stone.
All right. So Curzon goes up to the door, and you're looking at the door. You're going to search the soffit, search around it, and get out the dice.
Uh-oh, that's always ominous.
Matt always rolls a lot of ones for me, so don't worry about it.
All right, so you don't find anything.
Mic on.
All
Mic
right, I
off.
will unlock
Probably
the door
safe.
with the key. Well, let's listen at it first, actually.
Yeah. Do you want to take a stab at that, or you want me to go at it?
It's all you. You've got ears that are good at listening.
Well, little dude, we all have ears.
Yeah, but his hearing's not as sharp.
Huh?
Oh, what are you trying to say, man?
You got sharp ears?
Oh, okay, that's pretty true. All right, I guess my perception check is a 14. Unless you want to roll for it.
I have to roll for the perception checks.
Okay, mine's +4.
Okay. All right, you don't hear anything.
It sounds pretty quiet in there, man.
All right.
You could try one
let's
of our
unlock
keys. Yeah.
I will try the appropriate key.
Okay. So there's a little click, click, click sound in the lock, and you're able to open the door and take a look at what's inside. So that being an empty room. So it's
it's 30 by 30.
You haven't been in this one before. Okay, so it's a 20 by 20 room, and there is a door directly across from the one that you're coming in. Then there is also a corridor leading to the north, and it looks like there's a door in that up in the north there.
Let's poke that barrel with the 10-foot pole.
That's probably safe, little dude. I hear this place is crawling with all sorts of bugs and stuff.
You poke the barrel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an empty barrel, and it just sort of rolls over sideways.
That could be useful.
Big empty barrel.
I'm honestly
Hiding
surprised
bodies?
Albrecht isn't already hiding inside of it.
Yeah.
He probably is. That's why he's not
really.
here.
With an empty barrel, though,
It
and
would have
two
been
dwarves,
pretty funny if
We
Zach
can-
and I had coordinated that.
Mic on.
but we could try a twisted juggernaut.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mic off.
That would be fantastic.
Isn't that the rolling
Give us-
juggernaut?
No, it's twisting because there's two dwarves. With one, it's a rolling juggernaut. But you add a second, it just... So, all right,
Well,
let's check
we've
that
got two
western
dwarves
door
here.
again. Yeah, which is why it would be a twisting.
I mean, if you guys are up for it, but I do really think we should listen to all these doors, man.
Or there's a time and a place for a twisting juggernaut, but I mean, we can keep it on the board. It could be an option.
Yeah,
We will
man.
listen at that western door.
Yeah.
And I'll keep an eye on the hallway to the north.
And I'll keep an eye out behind us. Because there's 3 of us, and we have to cover all of our bases.
Okay, so
I'd like to suggest less doors.
that's just because you can't roll dice for shit when you're working with doors. That's why you don't want as many doors.
That may be true, but I feel like this is a benevolent offer on my part to make your life easier.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you would. So, all right. So, Curzon bravely goes forward to this door.
Rolls like shit.
Here goes Curzon. And he's going to roll his dice again. What is it you're doing? You're checking for traps here, looking to see if you can find
I'm
traps.
making sure it won't collapse on me. There's no bard to soften my my death this time.
No. It's that's been useful in the past, but probably not this time. So, okay, you go on up there. You listen. You do not hear anything.
Does it appear to be locked?
It's locked, yeah, but it's one of the regular key
Right,
locks.
I'll use the regular key.
Okay. Sorry, I'm moving a little slowly this time here.
It's building suspense. I'm really nervous now.
Is it? Oh, good. Okay. Excellent.
Mic on.
All right. You turn the key in the lock. You open the door. And inside, you see a 20 by 20 room. There is a door leading to the north. And in the room, there are several robes of various kinds that are hung up. Most of them are sort of a dark blue with swirls of green. Some of them have a small red embroidered thing that looks like it's maybe a star or a starfish or something like that. Nothing.
What's that thing that's hanging up on the wall?
Robes. Just robes.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
Are they
dudes.
so is that door to the north locked? Or barred?
It is not. It's not barred. No.
But locked.
Yep, looks like it. I mean, pretty much everything that you've run across so far has been locked.
All right, I'd like to
Probably-
search the bench.
They probably didn't want to
and
get any slaves in there.
and the bookshelves.
The bookshelves are not bookshelves. All of it. What this is, there's various kinds of religious paraphernalia in here. So, what it's looking like is that this is some sort of robing room, because it's got, it's got candlesticks there. It's got the robes, just various things like that. So when you go over to those shelves, you take a look there. You see a cherrywood box that looks like it's got 4 or 5 holy symbols of the god Thalasskoptis in it.
Now's the time for a yoink, Zach, as we take that.
Okay, so you've got that.
Yoink.
Yep. Dane's gonna robe himself
Mic
in one
off.
of the robes.
Okay,
It was
Okay.
Dane with the candlestick in the robing room.
there you go.
I'm gonna put it over my oversized chain shirt and kind of buckle it in and like fold it over so it's nice, bulky, and hot.
Okay. All of that is easy to do.
I'd like to look carefully at that set of shelves and along that whole wall and look for any secret doors or anything that
Okay.
might be on that side.
So you go over and you
I'll
start.
continue watching behind us just to make sure we don't get sneaked up on.
All right. Okay, you don't find anything unusual about that wall.
Will the shelf move?
Yes, you can move it.
So I'd like to just slide it to the corner.
You slide it to the corner.
There goes that theory. All right. I guess we're going north then, huh? Nothing else? Nothing underneath that bench?
No.
Are the
No,
robes
you
nice?
you check out. Yeah, these ones are. I mean, these are not the threadbare cultist robes. These are nicely embroidered, priestly vestment sort of robes.
All right, we'll put them on the centipede, the pacipede.
Okay.
They feel luxurious.
It's like a fancy hotel robe.
Yep.
I just
Are there some
gonna
slippers
charge
too,
you for that.
perhaps? Yeah.
They're definitely
Oh,
charging.
now we match, little dude.
I steal the pill. My robes are way better than yours. I'm sorry.
Way
Oh.
way better. They
Yeah.
don't have no fish guts.
I got these fancy slippers too.
Oh, man, why'd you gotta hurt me like that? Thought we were friends, man.
We'll check out that northern door.
Okay. So you go up and you're gonna check out the northern door. What is it that you do?
Search it for traps. Oh, that one looks scary.
Yeah, there's
Well, that's-
definitely not a
that's-
cultist on the other side of that door.
Oh shit! Can you see the?
No, we can see nothing.
I
Well, we
shoot the
rolled
Eldritch
really
Blast
well.
through the structural crack. They need a better architect in here.
I didn't even notice that. Good
All right,
eye,
so-
Alpha.
all
That's
right, so-
Elven
I'm an elf.
senses.
Here we
So
go.
So just Steve takes one look at the door and he goes, and you can hear something on the far side of it, Allah. It sounds like a cultist.
Hey, little
That's
dudes,
one-
I think there's a cultist on the other side of that door.
That's
Just
one.
my elf sense is tingling.
All right. Do you want to take them from range and
Oh, you
I'll
gotta
open the door? You guys take
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah.
Works for me.
All right,
So I will.
goes up to the door. All right. Now, where is Dane going to be?
Jane's gonna be kind of back behind him to the our right. I guess your east.
Okay. So Dane's going to be here, nearish the table, if that's.
Oh no, he
visible.
means
Other
the other
right.
side.
All right. Other
Other
right.
side. Okay.
Oh, it should be.
So Dane is over here. All right. And where's just Steve?
Probably right next to Dane because he was watching behind us.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Open the door.
I will throw the door open.
Okay. You throw the door open, and that's pretty much just in time because the fish thing that was at the front has apparently strolled its way over to the door on its way to go out.
We heard them. They heard us.
Got a
No,
hot date.
he doesn't look like he was ready for combat or anything. He's looking readier and readier though as the milliseconds pass, and he sees you guys there. Roll initiative.
We didn't get a surprise in that one.
I think I
If
can
they
do
were
it.
ready to
That's-
shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what we'll do. The two who were ready to shoot will get a free shot before we roll initiative.
I think I'm going to connect with a 19.
Okay. Well, who are you
Yeah.
shooting at? You've got. Let me show you. Here's
I'll
what
shoot
you
the
are.
cultist.
Here's what
in
you're
the back.
seeing.
Shoot the fishicus.
You've got the fish guy, who's very close. You've got two cultists behind the fish guy, and sort of leaning back in the far corner is one of those guys with the fancy-looking armor. Two of whom you've already killed.
They were weaker than we thought. Go for the fish guy.
Our fish guy it is.
All right. Roll
He's
hit.
7. Oh, it's 19 to hit.
Probably. Let me just check here.
And I'm at
Remember
21.
that's. Ooh.
Nice.
Remember that guy said the fish can paralyze you.
Oh, right.
And Dane's still covering for Albrecht because Albrecht's taking a leak back there.
Seems like he's been at it for a while now.
Oh, a while.
Oh, he might have
Prostate
eaten
issues.
some of that. Little dude probably ate some of the fish on the way down, and might be a while.
Yeah. Okay. So so 19's a hit. Roll damage.
All right. 7 points of damage from me.
Okay.
And I did a 21 to hit with 6 points from Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you guys did a total of 13 points of damage, right?
I,
Okay. It's still up.
Oof.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Dane is
19
on
here.
16.
Oh, nice.
Anybody faster than an 18?
19 here.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to finish off the fish boy,
Okay.
and I miss. It is a 9.
Okay. In 18, then, the fish guy launches himself through and attacks just Steve.
Oh, no.
Can I get a shot if he's running by me?
No. 'Cause y'all are all within a 5-foot area. So then, all right. Anybody? Okay. So he moves up and he attacks, and he is going to. See, I've got a choice here. I can either bite or use claws.
I'd use the weaker one.
I don't have multi-attack. Why don't I have multi-attack?
Because we're level 1.
That would have been really cool if I had multi-attack.
Maybe if we survive to level 2.
So actually, it's not going to go. It's not going to go for. It's going to go. It's actually going to stop and go for Curzum.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So let's see. It attacks with its claws. It has a 20.
It hits.
It hits. Okay. So you take 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, we need Albrecht.
All right, 6, 7, 8 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Oh.
And make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20 on the saving throw.
Okay.
That was a waste.
So you're not paralyzed. In 17.
Oh.
Anybody in 17? All right.
Oliver, weren't you on 18 or 19?
I went and I missed.
That's right.
You
I'm
have
on
a
16.
16 though. Yeah.
Okay. So in 17,
Oh god.
the 2 cultists charge forward, and they're able to attack one on each of just Steve and Dane. So here is how the combat is developing in y'all's room here. That's probably not a particularly clear view of the combat anymore, but there it is. So they go up. One attack on Dane rolls a 14. That becomes a 14. What's your armor class?
My armor class is a 13.
Oh, no, that's a hit. Okay, so he did a lot better than 14 too, actually. Let's see, 1d6 plus 1 slashing damage. You take 3 hit points of damage.
So this is going to trigger the Armor of Agathes that I cast.
Okay.
And so it's going to just explode back at him with cold damage. He's going to take 5 cold damage from that.
5 cold damage. That's
fancy.
Nice. He is not killed by that, but he is not in particularly awesome shape either. Then the one that is attacking just Steve rolls an 18, which becomes a 21.
That's going to connect.
Yeah. And that is going to do 6 points of slashing damage. Anybody in 16?
That's me.
Okay.
And myself.
All right.
Do you want to do the honors first, or should I?
You go for it.
Okay. Dana's gonna fish around in his robes.
Okay.
Pull out the as yet unused battle axe that he carries, because he's a real dwarf, when he carries an axe, it's an axe.
Okay.
But its name is Morningstar.
I just call it club axe.
Okay.
It's like Club Med but cleavier. And I'm gonna try and hit the guy that attacked me with that.
All right. Go for it.
Natural 20.
All right. Well, he's wearing leather
nice.
armor. He's wearing leather armor, so you should be able to lay some hurt on him now, and he's already wounded. So
For a total of 11 points of damage.
okay, you slay him. He falls to the ground slain. So
And
he's
he
down.
shouts something really clever, like, "Behold the wrath of Thalasskoptis."
Mic on.
That's what you shout?
Yeah, that's what he Dane shouts.
Okay. Because you're wearing the long robe.
Mic off.
Mhm.
It like
Just to mess
trails
with them.
at your trails behind you a
trying-
little bit.
No, I've got
You got it tucked up. Okay.
I've got it like hitched over and kind of folded up and tied. But he's trying to sow a little bit of chaos and maybe confuse them a little bit. I don't know. Grasping at straws. Anyway, I'm done.
Okay. And then Curzum, you're also going, right?
Yes. How does that fish thing look? Terribly wounded, or
It looks fairly wounded.
Take it out, man.
Shit.
It's got plot armor now.
You've had it really easy so far, so
We did kind of
Have we?
cakewalk up through here.
Since when?
Well, okay, so
I
we
am
lost
oh no,
two
you guys went
drag.
through like a knife through butter, which was it was skill on y'all's part, that you didn't get wiped out, at any point, that you just took everything out. But
But
now
we had
the
Zach.
rubber hits the road a little bit.
Well, we're also
we're gonna
missing
do
our
it.
fighter, so
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna do a point blank guiding bolt. So that's
Power of positive
advantage.
thinking, friends.
Ooh, that was actually really good. So I rolled a 16 and a 19. So it's 16 is what I keep because I'm like looking down his throat while I'm shooting
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
So there's a 21 to hit.
And that's a hit.
It was disadvantage because I'm doing a ranged from close. So that is 7, 12. With 12 plus 3, 15 damage. Sorry,
All right.
radiant.
That takes him out.
nice.
Nice.
And now I would like to move to the far corner out of there if I can.
Which
Praise
far
be to
corner?
Mitra.
The one with the robes.
Okay. All right.
Just
so
I want to be out of reach of that
Back
guy
up,
if he tries to charge in.
Okay. That, as you're simultaneously with that, he also going in 16, rounds the corner, points his finger at you, make a saving throw.
My goodness. Come on, saving throw. I love you.
What kind
I
of
have-
saving throw?
Yeah, what kind of saving throw? Don't say strength or dex because
Dexterity.
mine is.
Oof.
Damn it. All right, so I have a 15.
That's not bad at all.
Oh, that's
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
What DC? Okay.
Constitution, that would have been an 18.
DC 12. You got a 15?
Whew.
Okay. So yeah, there's a flash of a flash of light right next to you, but he misses with it, and it blows a hole in one of the robes, which begins smoking a little bit.
Whoa, praise Muriel, man.
There's a flash of light and a high pitched scream.
And the high pitched scream was totally him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's part of the spellcast.
Hey, those are comfortable robes. I don't know why you would do that.
All right, everyone is gone, right?
Yes.
I think so.
All right, roll initiative.
Oof.
Oh,
I think we all.
Let's start
Mr.
counting
Predictable
down.
attack.
Sounds like we don't need to start counting down until we get to about 12, right?
He started like
That-
10.
generous. Oh, whoa, you got double digits? That's pretty nice.
Oh no, I
I'm
got
at,
an 8.
I'm at 12.
Ooh.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead. See, I gauged the noises exactly right. What do you do?
I will heal myself.
Okay.
With magics of healing. So
Matt, guess my roll.
actually,
Guess my
hold
roll,
on,
Matt.
let me see which one's the. I think I might healing word and then attack. So hold on a second. I apologize.
Healing word's pretty good. That bonus action. What's your
Yeah,
healing
that's
word,
what I was
though?
Yeah, we established what word is the healing word.
Is not Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib.
What one word do you say to heal people?
Suck it up, Buttercup.
That's
It has to
not
be one word.
That would be healing words.
I will healing word myself.
Okay.
So
Mic
I
off.
get my hit points back, some of them. As I scream Shazam,
Okay, excellent. That's a good healing word.
and then I will charge the guy who just tried to. Actually, he's heavily armored, huh? I'm gonna throw a sacred flame at him.
Okay.
He can make a dex save of DC 13, or not. He cannot make a saving throw.
No, and in this case, it turns out that he does not. So he takes
Yeah.
1d8 radiant damage. Okay. So he's got that many left. And he's got that many left. All right. That was in 12. 11. 10. All right. In 10, the cultist who's attacking just Steve takes another stab at it and gets a... so he swings his scimitar and rolls a 17. What's your AC?
That's going to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to do 5 points of damage.
Oh, just Steve collapses under the weight of damage against him.
Okay, so Steve goes down.
With how much did you take?
I took a total of 11 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now I'm at 0.
Yeah, Steve's gotten hit twice. Okay, that was in what, 11? 10? All right, in 10, the guy in the armor looks at you, looks at your spell casting that's been going on. This time he points at you. Make a saving throw. Dexterity.
God damn it.
We're just going to gunslinger this fucker right out. It's, high noon.
I rolled another 16, so I've
Okay.
still got a 15.
All right, so you guys just keep shooting back and forth. Bolts going left, right, and center.
Showed
Okay.
up at the Coptis Corral.
Pew pew.
Okay, so let's keep on going. Who's next?
I'm on a 1, so if you got anything else.
I think it goes all the way down to the 1.
Yeah, okay.
We all take a breather. Then you go.
Oh, I got to make a death saving throw on my
Not yet.
my turn.
Yeah, but your turn, we haven't come around to that yet.
And it's the start.
I'm going
No,
to
Zane,
join the shootout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join the shootout and fire an Eldritch Blast at the armor guy.
There's a cultist right next to you too.
Is there? It looks like that was the one that was next to you, right?
Oh yeah, but we're like 5 feet.
He was.
I like your plan.
but just
Focus
Steve
your
is
attack.
down.
Take that guy out.
Sorry,
like
I couldn't hear what the state was. So is that one next to me, or am I far enough away that this won't be an issue?
No, he is pretty much next to you. I mean, you guys were all in one melee
Oh,
combat.
in that case, I'm gonna ask him a question
Okay.
With your club.
with club. 13 plus 1 is a 14
And that's going to be a hit. He's in leather armor.
Nice shot.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay. He is pretty badly hurt. And with that, we now go to the top of the next round. So we've got Kurzim, you actually haven't been hit by any of the spellfire yet, have you? So there's just, a couple of little smoking garments around you. Dane, you're also not damaged. Both the cultist and the priestly guy are in very bad shape, although the priestly guy is in somewhat better shape. And the round begins. Roll initiative, and just Steve, you need to roll initiative to find out when it is that you're going to be taking your death save.
Okay.
All right. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12.
13.
Okay, 13. What do you
And
do?
12 here.
I will eschew my magical abilities and I will charge that armored guy.
Okay. So you bravely
Smack
charge
with the mace.
forward.
I have a natural 20.
Ooh,
All right. Very nice.
Spicy.
The holy power of Muriel compels you.
So
The
I
light in the dark.
It's Muriel.
with my minuses, because I'm taking a minus to each of those dies, I'm assuming, right, for that?
Yeah.
So I do a total of 9 damage.
Nice.
All right. That's enough to take him down.
Nice.
So he falls. There's only the one remaining cultist. Allah and 11, make your death save.
That's 60.
Okay,
There you go.
So that's one success. And in 10, the cultist is going to I forget what the word is. He's not disengage, but he's going to fight his way through without taking an attack, and he's going to go
withdraw in this one.
30, yeah. So he goes 30.
He went into the room. Which he went south or he went north?
Give me a second. I want to just check on his speed here. Yeah. Okay. No, he blasted off toward the east.
He's going east, back to the central room.
Oh, there's no help there.
No.
There's only death there.
That's when Albrecht pops out of the barrel.
Well, there's death in a pack centipede, but the pack centipede's actually
watches him go by.
Closer here. Yeah, just watches him. Pack centipedes are really kind
They're good for carrying things and a little else.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm going to.
I want to sacred flame him.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, so you guys line up for the firing squad on the exit. Go ahead.
We clasp fingers and we shoot them together too, just for
pinky swear.
Yeah.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 plus 3, so not an unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. Okay, that's going to be a hit. Roll damage.
2 points.
Oh, Kurzim, it's all up to you. He's still alive, staggering toward the door over on the western end there, eastern end rather.
So he can make a saving throw. So DC 13 deck save.
DC 13 deck save. Nope. Radiant damage.
Yep, the D8.
Okay. Roll a D8.
Oh, I thought you were going to do it. It was
no, not for damage. You roll your own damage.
Oh, I don't know. 6.
6. Okay. So you shoot him down. He drops to the ground. So there he is, and number 1 goes over and starts sniffing at the body.
Good boy. I will immediately feed Just Steve our potion.
Okay.
Wow.
So Ollie, you can roll that 2d4 plus 2 if you want.
Okay. Not bad.
Well, that way you won't. I don't feel guilty when I roll shitty for you.
I do that too when I'm a cleric.
Yeah, you can roll it. Just
I should start doing that. Okay. That's not bad. It ended up being 8. So.
Oh, nice.
It's more than I've got.
I'm going to check over the bodies and also look in the room they were in.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, little dudes, we made it.
Okay. None of the bodies have anything on them, but when you go into the room over here, you see that it is primarily a bedroom. I mean, there are like 3 beds in there, but there is a chest in the far corner over there that looks like it's it does look like it's locked, or at least it's closed. What do you do?
This is a 20 by 30 room.
It is a 30 feet north south, 20 feet east west.
Well,
All right, let's grab that other body in the centipede, and we'll take care of the chest in here.
Okay, so you bring the cultist in here? Is that what you mean?
yeah, we're basically hiding all
the bodies.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So you've got.
Make sure we load up any undamaged robes
and
right,
any armor and stuff that they might have that can.
There are
be sold.
four robes. The 2 cultists were wearing leather armor. The priest guy was wearing a chain shirt.
Those sell for stuff. Honestly, I think I can wear the chain shirt.
You probably could.
I'm going to switch into that.
Okay.
So I'll mark that to times.
It's got pauldrons that look like they're made out of crab carapace, and they have small spikes on them.
Wicked.
You could put your head on.
I'm gonna put my monkey head on one of those spikes.
It's not a monkey head.
No, I got the monkey head.
No, it's the shrunken head. You mean?
Yeah, I thought I got the monkey shrunken head. I wrote down shrunken monkey head.
It's
Is it
not
that
a
monkey
head. It's
Oh, dang.
no, it's a person head.
Oh, well, we'll just pretend it's a monkey. Steve doesn't have to know.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, probably Steve would know with his nature checks, but
he'll just studiously not make a nature check. Okay, so you've got the bodies gathered in the southern room. You've got the door closed behind you, so there's no evidence of your passage through any of the other rooms.
Except for all the blood.
There is that, but and then you've got this chest over here.
I will examine it for traps.
Okay.
I will help.
I will roll a d20 for you. Okay, you examine it for traps, you don't find any. You don't find any. You don't find any. You get really irritated and you sort of kick it, and nothing happens.
Oh, chain shorts and 5e or medium armor. I'm not wearing it.
Yep.
Sorry, we'll just add it back to the loot.
Well, but that didn't
Someone
seem to
keeping track of the
cause
loot?
any problem.
I've been keeping track of some of it. I thought somebody else was keeping track of it as well, but I've got some stuff.
I've got it all.
Okay.
Wow, you're
I'm-
the official doing everything.
Secretariat.
So it looks like he's busy talking to kids. So we will move ahead.
Hi,
they're
Ian,
supposed to be.
kids.
They're supposed to be asleep.
Well, I will have Curzon kind of back away from the chest a little bit,
Okay.
and then I will try and open it from.
Well,
Maybe
no,
that-
hold on.
Well, I was going to do it from far away with Mage Hand.
Oh, I can. Is it locked? Because I can pick
It's
it.
locked. It has to be unlocked.
Okay.
I will attempt to pick the lock.
We have
Well,
keys.
none of these guys have keys on them.
We've got lots of.
We
No,
also
we'll
have a
try
ring of
key.
keys.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
try the key ring.
Key works.
Oh, listen, I wanted to use the lock.
Oh, I'm
picks. Come on.
sorry.
Oh, little dude, don't
I've
get
been-
bummed out. I'm sure we'll find a use for your lock picks.
Could you relock it, please?
Yeah, we're no problem. Click.
Okay, you're gonna try and.
And
use
then
the
I
lock?
No,
get
no,
frustrated.
no,
Oh, if
no,
only
well-
these keys worked.
Okay. You've got the chest unlocked. Are you going to use Mage Hand to open it?
Back up over
We
here.
have a
we're gonna
10-foot pole, but
be safe.
yeah,
And I'm gonna
go for it.
open it with Mage Hand.
Everybody who's backed out of the room is
Yeah, except for the
Okay,
corpses. We keep the corpses there.
okay.
Just pile one on top. It's like a blast. Shield.
All right, you cast Mage Hand and it opens up.
We are so paranoid.
Yeah, Dane kind of peeks around the corner.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
there's
clear.
an open
Yep.
chest in
Just-
there along with several bodies.
Let's go see what's inside.
Who's first?
I'll go first.
Oh,
Okay.
Very
cool.
brave of you. I'm still holding my kidneys in, so.
Curzon bravely goes over to the chest and looks inside.
Mic on.
Explodes.
It's empty, guys.
No. Okay. You tell him it's empty.
No.
You're going to take the 4 bottles there.
Oh yeah. Is any
Okay.
of them milky white substance?
All of them are. They all look like the healing potions.
Oh,
you've been
Oh,
getting.
thank goodness! I will pass them out so that everybody's holding one.
Okay.
Mic off.
We're
Mic
live.
on.
so
Hooray.
great.
And those are just the standard healing.
Mic off.
The 2d4 plus 2.
Perfect.
All right, do we
You're
wanna-
quaffing another one of them already?
No, I'm just saying that's what they heal.
She's thinking about it.
I was just curious what stat they were.
I just
Or-
lick the rim. Just a little tip. I just need a hit point or 2. I don't want the full, 2d4. Just
All right, do we want to try? I mean, that's pretty much it, right? There's no other doors in this room.
That's correct.
And the other hallway that went north back to the east, that just had the one door to the east and then dead ended.
I don't
Sorry.
that's all we saw, yeah.
Let me be a little
Mic
bit more
on.
explicit.
Mic
So
off.
swear words. We go one room south, and that's the room with the robes. We go one room east, and that's kind of the 20 by 20 with the hallway going north.
Correct.
that hallway going north just has the one door that goes east?
Correct.
Okay.
And then there's a door south in there, and then a 40-foot hallway and another door south.
Oh.
Mic on.
You want to show the map, Ian?
I sure can.
Mic off.
Whoop.
Back up.
Mic on.
Back up just a little bit. Perfect.
And we are right here.
So do you also have a sort of like 40 by 10 foot like?
Yeah, y'all
hidden space?
have not been in the area.
Mic off.
I mean, there are 3 doors, all leading
Yeah,
to a
Mic on.
central area that you have not been through.
That is this room.
Yeah.
We also have not been in the supply room. We haven't gone
Mic
through this
off.
hallway. And we heard reveling behind this room, but have not entered.
Wasn't that one guard there that we told him to stop making noise and we shot him, or was that somewhere else?
No, that was
he
the
was at
guard
the-
that was singing.
Yep. Okay.
So do we want to try the blue room? The blue key room?
Well, there are 3 of us.
And do we want to like...
We'll save the game before we try that.
Yeah, because is there a glowing point of light somewhere that we can... All right, yeah, I guess we're going to try that, right? Does anybody have a particular preference for a south?
I'll take the south door.
All right, so how long will it take us to walk from that south door to one of the east or west doors? Like, like when he's standing there,
Like
okay,
about
and count.
10 seconds. We'll call it 12
All
seconds
right.
so that we can measure it in terms of turns, rounds.
So we'll go there to that one.
When you say
To-
which door?
To the south door. And
Okay.
he's going to have
So
Dane
all
will have a blue
together,
key.
you're moving toward the south door. Is that
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Okay. So here you are
And
at the
So
So
I think
Dane has a-
he means the south door of the central room.
The
right.
south door of
Okay,
the
yeah.
blue key. And Dane will have a blue key. Just Steve
Okay.
will have a blue key, and I will.
Okay.
So, Just Steve and I'll head east, and Just Steve will head west.
Yep.
And we will count to 18. On 18, we will all unlock and open our doors. Does that
So
seem
just
appropriate?
Steve goes up to this door over here, which does indeed have a blue lock.
I was gonna say maybe Ian's character wants to go to that particular door since we know it's safe, and move a little faster too,
Okay,
in case
that's
there's
fine.
issues. And I'm gonna be sneaking over to the other side because there's some spots that we haven't quite looked at over there, just to be on the safe side.
Okay, so you're sneaking sort of.
So I'm gonna take the other door on the other side.
Oh, okay. So Ian is
Ian's
going to go to
take-
here.
Yeah. So because we've
Got
cleared out this area and it's pretty safe.
Okay, so you're going to be sneaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sneaking on the other side.
So you're gonna head this way
Yep.
now with the other 2 in position, and you're going to go through this door.
Mhm.
Okay. Then you're going to head up the passageway that leads toward the area where you got all of the paperwork, and you're going to set yourself up in front of the door that has the blue key. All right, and you count down 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
It's a great blue
12.
key, Gabe.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we take a break for 5 minutes.
Mic on.
Gives Ian plenty of time to get back.
It does.
I
Okay.
was all ready.
uh,
I had my kapow thing out. I had the oof. I had all the stuff ready for that door to open.
Sorry, Zach.
It's
And
okay.
that awesome
I can
blue
hear
key-
you. I have a defiant child refusing to go to sleep, so I have to go.
Well, we're
Nick.
taking a 5-minute break anyway.
Yeah, I heard you. I was about to roll initiative down there, so
5 minutes. We'll be back.
Okay. And by the way, you guys don't know it because you're in the Skype call, but
Yeah.
my new headset that I'm using that's wireless, whenever I turn off the mic, it says mic off, mic on, which goes into the stream, which it's not supposed to, which is oddly annoying. I'm glad they told me. But tomorrow, when I play with Skeeter, I'm going to use that actually for something useful.
Tension is building for everybody as they wonder what happens when the count reaches 0 and you guys go in.
So we've got Muriel and we've got Mitra.
Yes.
Now, is Muriel? It's Saint Muriel who is a priestess, or was a priestess of Mitra?
Was a priestess of the Dawn Goddess.
Okay.
What you're looking at there is a tightly allied triad. Muriel's not a god. She's basically a power, a saint, sort of almost a demi deity. But and then the Dawn Goddess is a real god, but whose power is very, very, very weak as a result of having over the centuries had her worship decline. And then Mitra is a sun god, and so and is the major lawful deity in the whole campaign.
Okay.
So
Muriel is a dwarven warrior priestess.
Yeah, that's
and she was in the other game, right? No, or is that something else?
Yeah, and was not a dwarven warrior priestess either. That's just Curzim's story.
Well, Muriel.
Yeah,
is
don't
whatever
mess
you
with my
believe
story.
her to be.
Okay, you guys are all set, and mic off. I'm going to say before my mic says it for you. Okay.
Mic off.
Okay. So let's switch the camera back.
Done.
Here we see just Steve standing in elven fashion in front of his door. So we'll creep
That's
the camera
fantastic.
a little bit over. Here is just Steve's door. And so just Steve reaches 0 on the count, kicks the door open, going into the room.
Ooh.
So this room is, is 30 feet east-west, 40 feet north-south. And into it are coming Curzim from one door, Dane from another door, and Steve through his door. The main feature in the room is a fresco on the wall, and it is a depiction of what you guys know is definitely Thalasskoptis.
I'm just thankful
There's
it's not
a-
Thalasskoptis because I've seen pictures of that and it ain't pretty.
There is a well directly in front of it, and a pipe that leads down to the well, which is dripping water down into it. Also in the room, there is a large fish-type creature standing on 2 legs. One of the acolytes that you've run into, and another of the acolytes that you've run into. And at the point when the doors open, there is a deep, loud chiming sound through the entire complex, echoing from wall to wall to wall to wall. Obviously, that is a call to worship.
Right.
Roll initiative. All right, what do we got?
15.
10.
Anybody higher than a 15? Curzim, what do you do?
I shut the door and lock it.
Okay.
I
Back
just
out of the
realized
door.
I was a 22, but yeah, just Steve was going to do the same thing.
Okay. So just Steve also backs
Nope.
Dicks.
out of the room.
Nope.
That's a great big nope.
Nope.
Dane, heroically, when do you go?
Dane heroically goes on 10.
Okay, you actually still managed to beat them to it, so you also are out of the room.
Oh, Dane is not sure what he's going to do, but when he sees those other 2 doors closed, he's like,
fuck this.
As part
Yeah,
of
we're
my,
headed-
unlocks it.
yeah,
we're
as
headed
part of my action,
back-
I'm gonna run towards Dane.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Exactly.
So just Steve whips around, immediately starts running. Okay, there's Dane.
I'm
I
coming
take
too.
it that a moment later, Curzum is going to come around the corner, hotly pursued by number 1.
And then we head south.
Okay, heading south. That's going to take you into the parchment room. Let me switch my camera over real quick so that we're seeing. We're not going to share screen. Device settings. We're going to go to here. Okay, and okay. You're now
we'll
in the
lock
parchment
that.
room. The parchment room is a 30 by 30 room. There's a door in the north and a door in the south. You're coming in from the door in the north. There are several crates filled with fish parchment around here. One or two of them look like they've been disturbed by some sort of interlopers coming through. You hear the sudden the loud chiming noise sounds a second time.
That means they came out. I'll lock. This door has a lock too, I believe.
It does?
I will lock this door and we continue to move south.
Okay, so
Oh.
you lock the northern door, head to the southern door of the room, open the southern door of the room, and into the southern, through the southern door, you go into the manufactory floor. So this is the 30 feet by 60 feet room, very large one. It has 5 different doors out, although you're coming through one of them. And from the door to the west, you hear somebody saying, "What's going on? It's not time for this."
That would be the
door to the
to
west?
the delivery room, right?
I'm sorry, no, that was the door to the east.
Ah.
My east-west go off often. So yeah, that's the door to the east, the one that you have labeled as leading to the workers area.
It's confusing because they're both 4 letters.
I will throw some oil into the parchment room.
Okay.
I'll shatter some oil in there.
All right.
And I will
Good call.
grab one of the torches from the sconces on the wall and wait
Yes.
at that door.
You're going to
What
wait?
are we
Okay.
gonna call this maneuver, man?
Flaming tentacle. You guys take that western or the eastern door because someone's coming out there.
I was thinking we'd take a fish fry, but it works.
I think we take
east
a
door.
shot at them and try to
All
burn
right.
them, and then we run.
Oh,
So
are we
you
heading
guys-
back the way we came in? I guess we gotta
Yeah.
get. Yeah, okay.
Oh, little dudes, that was like a drop down. I don't think it'll be that easy getting back up there.
Well, it's either that busting through a wall in the workroom or the slave room.
It was a slide, I thought.
It
Yeah.
was a slide, but
Yeah,
it's
no,
still
it's
an
not.
incline.
We have a rope
It's-
though.
It's not
We-
desperately steep. Okay, the door opens in front of you. On the far
Nice.
side of it are the 2 priests and their associated fish thing.
I throw my torch to light the parchment room and the oil on fire.
So here's what you're looking at. Open door, fish people, clerics. You throw your.
Well,
they're-
wait. Can we wait like outside the room so they can't see us?
Somebody's got to be looking in the room to see when they come through.
All right, I light it.
Okay, so you light it up. All right, there's an enormous flash of flame. The crates with the fish parchment ignite instantly, creating an inferno that begins raging in that room. So you're looking and you see them. Now it's their turn. They step back with a great big nope and they close their door. So you're there in the manufactory and you're hearing some noises coming from the workers area. What do you do?
Are we leaving?
Yeah. Oh, those are just like slaves, right? We should just get out of here, dude.
We could try and bust out the slaves. I don't think they're coming through that parchment room anytime fast, but they might have another way around.
Well, the voice that you were hearing did not sound like it was some slave. I mean, it was somebody who must have been a follower of Thalasskoptis, because they were talking about the time at which worship.
That's right, and they'd probably come through the storage room. Storage room or the slaves room. I'm good hoofing it. Like, I don't need any bonuses at this point. We can just take number one and get
door
get out of here.
Door starts opening.
Gain runs.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right, I ready a spell for that person who's coming through.
Okay. And indeed, a guard comes through the door. What do you do?
He can make a DC 13 dex save or take a sacred flame.
Okay. DC 13. He fails. Damage
is 3.
Okay, he is not killed by that, but he sees you guys armored up in there, no priests or anything like that. Mayhem across the room because there's bodies scattered through this entire room. Little skeletal fish legs poking out of one of the vats where you dissolved one of the fishmen earlier. And so he also, like everybody in the complex seems to be doing today, decides that this is not on his watch, and he closes the door.
Reasonable.
And you hear it lock behind him.
All right, we're taking off.
Come on, little dudes and little multi-leg dude. Let's get out of here.
Okay. So everybody heads out toward the which door? Northwest, northeast, south?
I think northwest. I think we're heading back towards
northwest.
Okay, northwest. Yeah. So you blow through that door, and that one you left open when you went through, so it's swinging on its hinges. You go through there. You turn to your left into the murder corridor. You go past the fish storage room.
Is there the slave guy that was out there still hanging out, being all despondent, or did he run away?
You don't see him.
I was gonna say we could probably take him with us to serve as a character witness.
For what?
I don't know if we'd want that
our
witness.
saving him, obviously.
All right, so you turn right up the secondary murder corridor, and you start pelting your way up toward the room that is the bottom of the ramp. You get into that ramp, and you see the guy from before, Bezirk, I think his name was, and he is sliding the dead Yorick's body up the ramp that leads upstairs.
All right, we can start going up the ramp.
All right, so you guys all run up the ramp. So you all pass him and Yorick on your way up, and you hear the skittering sound of your pack centipede coming up behind you. Along the way, you get up to the top, and so you're now in the fishmonger's back room, and apparently Bezar has thrown Yorick's body onto the back of number one as they were going up past him, and so the two of them managed to get out at the top as well. So you're in the back room of the fishmonger's area, and
we head for our cart.
Your cart is there.
We jump on our cart with the centipede in it, and
let's load number one into the back of the cart with the bodies.
You're hearing footsteps pelting their way up behind you as you're doing this, but you get number one crawls his way up into the cart.
While they're getting number one into the cart, I'm going to shovel some fish onto the ramp, just so it's nice and slippery.
All right, you can do that. So fish begins sliding down the ramp.
Don't forget those 2 oils I sent you.
Let's get Albrecht's dog.
And
we don't want to leave him here.
I coat the fish in, is it fire oil or like lamp oil?
You don't have time to do any of that.
I mean, okay.
They're coming up. So you just
I'm just flinging fish.
Okay. You see one of the priests peers around the corner. He points his finger, and Curzon, make a saving throw.
Oh shit!
I throw a fish in and he casts.
DC 14.
I have. Is it Dex?
Dex.
I have a 14 exactly.
that you rolled or that you ended up with?
I rolled a 15, so
Okay.
if it's a dex, it's a 14.
All right, you don't take any damage. There's another flash of light next to you guys. The second one of the priests starts coming around the corner. Number one is all the way in the cart. Albrecht's dog is in the cart.
They're
the only-
down
Provide us
below
some
us, though?
cover fire.
You said, okay, so Ollie, you said you're going to lay down cover fire?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot arrows at them as we're trying to wheel our cart away.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it, and I'll just blast down that little ramp, and then I'll go hop on the cart myself.
Okay, so you shoot an Eldritch Blast. Go ahead.
It's 15.
15 is a... With all modifiers, it's 15?
Yes.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll damage.
2.
Okay, so you wing one of the two acolytes. Alla, go ahead. You can go ahead and shoot.
Okay, it's a 23 to hit.
Okay, that's a
It's
hit.
gonna connect. And maximum damage. It's 12 points of damage.
Damn.
I think that takes him out. Hang on.
Nice.
God, that would be really disappointing.
Just sit here and shoot.
Yeah, he dropped.
We're just like, pew, pew.
You might say it's like shooting fish in a bucket.
Maybe we should go back.
I just-
The one
maybe
who's
we
coming
might have
at you
escaped
guys.
really
Okay, Dane, make a Dex saving throw.
Boy, oh boy. A 5.
Okay, you take. You take 7 points of damage.
This is why we were running. That's right.
It's the fish thing I'm worried about. It's not those guys. But the fish thing isn't coming?
I didn't say that. These guys are faster than the fish thing.
All right, but we've got that looking down this ramp, like how much space, like how far can we see?
You can see you can see down into the corridor about 20 feet. So looking through the basement, you can look. You're looking through the door of the ramp, okay, and then it's 40 feet of room, and then you can see about 20 feet of hallway behind that, and that's sort of where the two acolytes have set up for the Death Star pew 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 action that's going on here.
All right,
and then
I guess
behind them looms the shadowy form of the giant, 7 foot tall fish thing.
Can I try to sacred flame the acolyte that's still up?
Yes.
Who's driving the cart?
I haven't started the cart yet. I'm
Okay.
waiting for the engine to turn over.
Roll
So
it.
I will do that. So it's DC 13 deck save.
Oh, Sacred Flame. Sorry. Okay. Yes, he. You miss him.
All right.
I mean, we can
Well-
put some more shots down on him. Well, we
Are you-
can.
Dane's gonna
You gonna keep trading shots, or are you gonna drive off? You got to get
James-
through. You got to get through a door here. There's a closed door in between you and the outside.
Oh, there's a closed door. In that case, I'll go open the door to give
Okay.
us some. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you guys.
I think we keep shooting.
Oh, well, I'm gonna cast.
I'm going to make sure we have a way of escaping first.
Yeah. Dane's
And
gonna
then we
get.
can start-
Can I
Get-
say? I'm gonna say take Yorick and open that door. Actually, wait, just you do it. Into what's his name, Birkin or Burkus or
Yeah,
Reserve.
whatever his name is that we've all forgotten.
Like,
So
go
he,
open those doors.
yeah, he answers to "Hey, you." I mean, he's been working as a slave for a long time. So he gets out and he opens up the door.
Oh, okay.
Well,
In that case, I'll just.
Dane's gonna recast Armor of Agathis and cast in the jump in the back of the cart as if he's expecting it to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still sort of in the cart, but if I can see the shoot, I'll try to shoot down at the other cleric.
Okay. Roll initiative to see who's going in what order here.
All right.
I think we've got a chance to take him out here.
I mean, if he's gonna have a hard time scrambling up the fish chute, then okay. But just be ready to just hightail us out of here.
Well, it's a slow tail with this cart, but I
Yeah.
think
Well, the
I think
fish is
all of-
apparently
if
pretty
it's-
slow too.
but if it's all of us against the fish and we get a couple shots as it's coming up, I think we're okay.
All right. 20, 19, 18. All right. In 18, the surviving priest guy points his finger at Curzum. What's your armor class?
My armor class is, I don't have my shield up, so 18.
You take 16, 17, 18. You take 19 points of damage from a guiding bolt.
Oh, holy shit.
Are you
I'm
like
down.
dead?
No. I'm pretty close, though.
Ooh. Okay.
Anybody in 17? In 17, the fish thing charges. It is now within 30 feet of you.
So about that plan.
15? 14? 13? 12?
On 12, Dane.
Also on a 12.
I'll let you go first. Go ahead.
I'm going to feed a potion to our dying cleric.
Okay.
You
so
want to just... If you can man the reins,
Oh
you
yeah,
want to do that.
I'm gonna drag him. I'm gonna drag him up onto the cart and then like mush, whatever you call these things. It's not a donkey. I'm not familiar with this.
So
Yeah.
So Steve is trying to force potion down Curzum's throat, and there's an enormous crashing noise, and you and your wagon go through the front plaster wall. You take out the entire door frame. So Dane, you're up in the front of the thing, and you've got the door frame, which has managed to remain intact. Is basically hooked around you, but it's come loose from the rest of the house. So
Like
you're still traveling forward.
Cover from guiding bolts. I'm good.
Okay, so you've got this. So in a big cloud of trailing dust from the plaster, and you've got a few bricks in there. You are now you're now loose on the streets of the Grim Quarter. So you are in the Plaza of Worms. Directly across from you is Dr. Omnibus's door. There are 3 ways out of the Plaza of Worms. Normally, you take the southern route, but you've also got the northern route, and then there is an eastern route, which is Bad Choice Alley. Bad Choice Alley leads to that sewer entrance where you were talking to the slug.
I think
Did you heal me?
I poured a potion down your throat, so I'm going to let you...
Am I rolling for that? I was
Yeah,
1 point away from death on that,
I know.
One more point and you would have had me. Whew.
Well, I think I'm going to steer the
It was
cart.
a pretty badass roll, though.
Yeah.
That was an awesome roll. That was great.
Where to go north? Out the courtyard area or the intersection?
We want to go.
Oh, out.
We want to go.
So wagons squealing. Dane drives toward the north while Curzum consults his map.
And I'm flinging fish back at the guys that are following us, like out from the back of the cart, one from my beard, just chucking them back there.
Okay.
Can we see anybody back there?
Yeah, there are a few people. They don't. It's not that they didn't notice, but they're not really paying all that much attention.
But do we see the acolyte or the fish guy?
Yeah, they're chasing after us.
Not by the point in time when you make that turn.
But before then, do we have a chance to?
No, you turned. Dane is whipping the cart forward at full speed. It goes around the corner, wheels unstable on the sides. You're trying to peek out through the back, but no. As it happens, a convenient target does not step out right in front of you for you.
It's worth asking.
It's absolutely worth asking. So yeah, no. But apparently the people around here don't actually consider this to be all that terribly unusual for the Grim Quarter. So.
What happens in the Grim Quarter usually stays in the Grim Quarter.
That's right. They're not calling guards or anything like that.
This isn't their fishio.
Okay, now unfortunately though, there's a halfling walking across the street. Dane, and it is not going to be easy to miss the halfling without brushing the side wall of the street that you're going down at top speed.
Dane is going to
worth like 50 points, like
telepathically.
kids.
No, he's gonna open this halfling's mind and be like, either move or duck.
Well, you don't have time to really get that message across. This is going to be a steering issue. Now, you've got two choices. I mean, you can try and go around him, in which case you risk brushing the wall, or he's short. You could try just driving the cart right over the top of him.
I think
We
that should
push
work.
him down with a 10-foot pole.
No, you're still at the back looking for targets.
I'm giving him a shot. I may end up shooting the halfling as we roll over him.
Can I mage hand his head just
No,
down,
you don't have time. Roll a
down.
d20. Roll
Okay.
a d20.
Just run him over.
I'm going directly forward. The question is whether
50
anything good
points.
happens. I rolled a 9.
You roll a 9. What's your dex?
But my dex is exactly 10, so I have no bonus whatsoever.
Okay, so there's a big thump, thump, thump as you guys go by.
Oh, I hope that wasn't one of Thibodeau's family.
The cart sort of jolts up and down a little bit, and you're still hauling ass down the street. And yeah, there is so that the halfling is lying there in the street with tire tracks over the top of him.
That's gonna be our next quest line.
Just as you get all the way to where you're making the next turn, you're able to see somebody in a plague doctor mask scoot out from the side and grab hold of the halfling and pulls the halfling off toward the side. And then you guys, finally make your second squealing turn and head on out of the Grim Quarter.
The halflings are the best because they don't even take much shrinking.
That's what the monkey head was.
There you go. That's what the monkey head was.
Oh boy.
We got a thing against halflings, it seems like.
So,
At least it wasn't a gnome. Oh, maybe it was a gnome.
It could have been a gnome. I mean, it's
Hard
difficult
to
to tell. It's difficult to tell. Probably it was a gnome. It was a gnome. You know that because there's a little blue conical cap stuck on the writing board next to Dane.
It's just in the wagon wheel going flap, 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 flap.
I risked the sound effect of my mic on to formally complain that I don't think you should be running over gnomes just because it sounds more fun.
I'm
that was clearly a halfling.
Okay,
that was clearly a halfling.
Okay, in that case,
well, you shouldn't have been wearing that confusing cap then, because
it was a very short halfling wearing a blue little conical cap.
I'm tired of
it was like a child halfling too.
Mic off.
All right, so before we go back to that church,
there's one little boot up there next to him as well.
Oh
boy!
Why do my games always end up this way?
So we gotta hose
orphans or little innocent gnomes or halflings. Somehow I always end up.
The orphans are next when the little kids run out in the street in a second and they start screaming for their, oh my God, Papa, what happened?
This is not the first time Gabe has murdered orphans.
Well, he's created orphans this time. You can murder them next time. So
it's not murderous. Wait, there has to be some intent, right? It's manslaughter or something, vehicular manslaughter, half manslaughter.
While in the middle of stealing fish.
And you weren't intoxicated.
The Department of the DOTDD would really have my ass for this.
Yeah, but on the other
now you see how it happens.
On the plus side, it happened in the Grim Quarter, so most likely whatever person it was that you ran over was probably a felon 3 or 4 times over anyway. So there is that for Curzum to console himself with, as you see the effects of all of this, and so you roll into the Plaza of Saint Muriel with your fish wagon.
With their fish blood wagon.
I need to make a receipt for a cart rental for 71 gold pieces.
Okay.
May as well use up the remaining of that.
You're just gonna forge that out there.
Oh, I'll just say like cart rental, 71 gold, and
Okay.
have like an X on the bottom.
An X. Okay. And
Totally legitimate.
You as a cleric are going to turn that into the church.
It's not my church. I'm not good. I'm not a good cleric.
Are you a
If we
lawful
don't
cleric?
spend the gold pieces,
I
we're
am.
not going to be able to get some more next year. That's
I'm a
how
neutral
budgets
cleric.
work.
You're a neutral
Okay.
cleric? Okay.
I'm an alignment step away from Saint Muriel.
All right. Who was lawful good?
Yeah, so I'm neutral good, but it's not. I'm not like. I don't need to follow all these laws. There,
Okay, it's all for the greater good then.
More of guidance.
it is.
Uh-huh. All right.
I
Make,
do have a criminal background.
make a wisdom saving throw.
I have a 14.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You're gonna get away with that for now from the powers that be, and retain your spells. So okay. So it's all good. It's all good.
Gently brushing that alignment.
That's right. You felt the quivering touch of the fingers of your alignment on the back of your neck.
I'm all right with that.
All right. So you guys are able to, basically unravel things. You probably are going to want to get rid of that cart, you figure.
So in my mind, we pull this cart sort of like sliding kind of half into the whatever St. Muriel Square or whatever, and it's still sort of steaming. There's like bits of like halfling clothing kind of stuck into it. Like fish, there's a big centipede flopping over, and at this point, like we pull the cart over, and just like the wheels fall off.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is where we've gone today.
Yeah, no.
And the mortar, like all the bricks, just like.
Yeah, there's a lot of bricks. You got. Here's what you got. You got a lot of plaster dust.
Dane knocks
Okay.
the door off of himself.
You've got 47 bricks.
Exactly 47.
I'm
200
writing it down.
200, 215 carp.
We'll have to find another buyer for those. I don't think we can go back.
There is a carpenter's hammer.
Where did that come from?
We just ran over the Jesus of halflings. Like,
Oh no!
You have one small boot. One conical little cap.
We can put it on Allah's.
I bet this will fit on your head. Yeah.
I know it's gonna fit so perfect on the little head.
Oh my God.
I think we all need alignment checks
It's
again.
like it's got a little blood on the rib. We're just like tucking right on.
I feel like we're just gonna convert to Thalasskoptis at this point. We've already got the holy symbols.
You're getting kind of close. Plus, you've got an available temple. You know where it is.
Yeah. Right.
You go back and just be like, you know what, guys? We've had second thoughts about the whole thing. So we figured
your religious. The religion.
We
really
were doing
spoke
this
to
like
us.
a gangland takeover. Now you know that we're in charge.
except you did actually run from the place, but you left a hell of a lot of casualties behind, no question.
We drove from the place, and by my count, there were only like 3 or 4 guys left. So
we didn't even know about the revelry room, but point taken.
Yeah, there was the dining room.
Oh man.
Well,
okay. So what
let's
are you going to
ditch-
do? What are you going to do with the cart?
We're gonna ditch the cart in some alley.
can we sell it?
Yeah,
I was thinking about setting it
No
aflame.
wheels.
there is no. It did no. That was Gabe giving. The
But that was my
dramatic
imagination. Yes.
touch.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah. So I mean, the wheels are not in great shape because you hit walls several times on the way here, and it's
If we can sell it, we'll throw in 215 carp.
oh yeah, okay, you got a buyer for that. You get 10 gold pieces.
Done.
Okay.
Do they want this hammer to fix it up?
No, the hammer's
we're keeping the hammer.
Okay.
The
to
hammer's
remind
what you
Gabe
use
of
to
his-
bang the wheels back on the thing.
The hammer is what we use to remind Gabe of his murder in the streets, running down innocent
I thought it
halflings.
was the tiny
Look.
cat.
He was a little halfling wandering around the Grim Quarter. I think on the official death record, it's obviously suicide. I mean,
That's
I
really
don't-
pretty sinister, actually. A little halfling wandering
Mic
around.
on.
It was really selfish of that little halfling with 9 children to commit suicide like that in front of your cart.
I'm going to be mentally scarred.
You could be
from
like
this.
you could be like Skeeter and be like, "Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry that happened to you."
At least we didn't eat him.
Not yet.
That's a
He's
good
still on the
point.
road, right? Your other party plays tomorrow. They'd go pick him
Oh,
up.
yeah.
They haven't tried that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right about this time, you see people sort of starting to look around the corner, like something interesting might be coming up the street.
We go. Oh shit!
The other
Side.
direction.
Yeah.
We're in the Plaza of Saint Muriel.
Yes, you are.
So can't we climb to the second or what buildings can we go into?
Yes, there is the sacred rope ladder of Saint Muriel hanging out of the second floor of the chapel, where it's maintained there in memory of Saint Muriel.
I will shimmy up
Okay, so you climb up the sacred rope ladder.
and I motion them to come up,
I will follow up the ladder.
Yep.
Okay.
and then I will pull the rope ladder up after they both get up.
The centipede is still down at the bottom with the dog.
Oh no, the dog.
Well, that's all right. I'll be like, sit, stay.
Do pack centipedes go up walls?
They get crushed by walls.
Not a sheer wall like that. I mean, they can go up most things that people can. It could probably go up the rope ladder, being given enough time.
Just Steve is gonna tell the dog to hide with his
Well, just why don't you get your bow
magical
ready
skills.
and
Oh yeah, he just doesn't want the dog to die.
I mean, this is a pretty public place, isn't it? Like, is St. Muriel's Plaza? And I apologize for not knowing this. Is it still in the Grim Quarter, or are we?
No, this is outside. This is outside of the Grim Quarter. It's part of a neighborhood called the Corridor. That basically, the corridor starts here at the Crow's Gate, which is where St. Muriel Square is, and then it goes through a slum called the Squall, and along one of the side streets you can get over to the Grim Quarter. So it's it's not a great neighborhood, but it's on the outskirts of the slum. It's not slum itself.
Rent's cheap.
You see one of the acolytes coming down the street,
Oh.
or the remaining acolyte. Just Steve killed one of them.
I will sacred flame him.
Yeah, let's finish this guy off too.
Gun him down in the street. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
He's a cleric of Themistopoulos.
Themistopoulos? Isn't that a
Of
city in
Thulsa Doom.
Greece?
He is
Maybe
clearly
it
a
is.
priest of Thulsa Doom.
Yeah, it's
Pretty sure he worships Skeletor, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Now it's totally it is still totally a legal religion, but so go ahead. Your sacred flaming. Roll to hit.
It's
man,
you.
we're gonna be in
Roll
trouble
the
with
save.
the law.
DC 13.
You got him. Damage.
2.
Okay. So yeah, he reels back from that, looks up and sees that you are in the window of the temple of the Dawn Goddess. You see his eyes narrow for a second, and then he turns and runs.
Oh, they don't get shots at him?
I don't
There's
want to
only-
be accessory to any more murder.
There's only one room for one person in the window anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to go after him.
Okay, so you throw down the rope ladder, climb down the rope ladder. You don't know.
Well, I
where-
mean, how far? He's turning and running immediately?
Yeah. Well, he did a theatrical narrowing of the eyes first, but
How many rounds does that take?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what kind of theater?
Yeah,
are we talking?
I will chase. I will run after him until I can get in sight of him. If I can, like, if I ever hit the.
I'm going to call it that it was a long enough Clint Eastwood kind of narrowing of the eyes that if you want to point your camera, Ian, at your die and roll a natural 20, you can catch up with him. Otherwise, he gets away. If it had been even a shorter glance,
I'll give it a shot.
No chance.
All right. Ooh, this is exciting.
All right.
That's a natural 6. I clearly did it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you run to the intersection, and he's gone. You don't know where he went.
Well, I know where he went.
Don't worry, little dude. We'll get him next time. Like, we know where they live and worship and, like, kill people and stuff.
Of course, now they know that about
Yeah,
you.
but the problem, they know that about us. So
Well, technically, we don't live here.
I certainly don't. I don't even know what this place is.
Yeah, this place seems like super slummy, man.
But less slummy than where we just came from.
Oh, that's true. That place is really gross.
The dead bodies make it sound slummy. They really do.
All right, I'll go.
The grease
I think we
stains,
just
get outta here.
decreased property values by
Exactly.
like 5 copper
Yeah,
pieces.
let's go collect our
his kids are now for slavery sale. Go ahead. You better hit the market.
operational expenses.
Okay. So first off, let's talk experience points. You were tallying up the ones that you got in the first half of the adventure, right? I was calling those out as you got them.
You called out most of them.
Which ones did I forget?
We didn't do the big room.
The one where you got the papers and everything?
No. The room with the fish guy and the 2 acolytes.
Oh, what? No, I mean the one from today. No, I'm asking about last session. We got
the
No. So it was the room where we pushed the fish guy into the lie or whatever it was. That room we didn't get. But I had 3 25s written down.
Okay.
And they all say guard next to them, if that helps anything.
Those
think
are
it
from
was
the murder
25
quarter.
XP for guard.
Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to start throwing out numbers then. Be quiet, dog.
Mic off.
All right. For each acolyte that you killed, you get 100. And so I think you killed 5 total. Let me see. There were 2 in the big room. There was 1 in that little north room. There was 1. Yeah, it's 4.
There were 2 in the cloak.
No,
room.
but 5 because Allah shot 1.
Well, there were 2 in the cloak room as well.
Yeah.
Or the robe room.
Yeah, there were 2 in the robing room. There were 2 in the manufactory. There was 1 in the paper room, and then Allah shot 1. So that's 6 of those. So that's 600 total for acolytes. For fish guys, you took out 2 of those. Those are worth 200 each. So there's 400 there. Then you killed 4 cultists plus 2 more, so 6 cultists. So you got 6 cultists, and they were worth 25 each. And then the guards, which I guess I gave you. Oh, no, those were different guards. So there were 2 that were still in that room. They were worth 25 each. Okay.
How much are the halflings worth?
The halfling. The halfling was worth 25.
Okay.
Oh my
Mic
god,
on.
that's.
Mic off.
I'm writing it down though.
Mic on.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
writing it
awful.
down,
It should
yeah.
be more than that because honestly, he had to work really hard to hit that guy that hard, and then she took his hat. Come on. Just style alone
Yeah,
is 10% more.
For style.
The hat is treasure. The hat is treasure.
I've already written it down on my loot list. Can't take it away from me.
All right.
It's going on top of the shrunken monkey head.
Yep. And it fits perfectly.
Oh.
Almost
like
as if it was made for someone like that.
So by my math, that's 1,225.
I had 1,300 because there was 75 from the guards before.
Yep, I agree with your math. It's better than my math.
Alrighty.
Is that total, I think?
That's total experience.
Okay, then we are also... Curzim, you get an additional 50 for stuff that you learned about the cult of Thalasskoptis. The other two of you get 50 each for tactics. And then that's it. And a pack centipede of your own.
Yeah, that's great.
That's going to be awesome.
And how much is so we go back to the church.
Yep.
And will they cover our expenses?
Yes.
We submit a very detailed expense report with receipts.
I'm just. Should I do the extra one? I guess
I don't think you should.
You've gotten away with your 71. That was.
I was gonna.
That
all right,
is,
I'll take it then.
That is adjudicated within the realm of what Saint Muriel is going to let you do, or else it was something that Saint Muriel wasn't watching when you did it.
Well, but the problem is Saint Muriel's setting a precedent.
Yeah, if she's going to let him get away with it, he's going to keep doing it.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Up until the point when suddenly the spells go away.
Yep. I mean, you felt the gentle caress this time. You're going to feel like a very not gentle punch next time.
right in the throat.
It'll just be that much more exciting when
It will. So when we go back to the church to report on our success and provide them a detailed map
and a
of
rope
that
head.
shrine and
and
all the keys to that place.
Okay. I guess they're pleased. They're extremely pleased to get those blue keys. Actually, when you give them the blue keys, you each get an additional 100 experience points, because those are useful in any temple of Thalasskoptis.
Ooh.
Well, they wanted all 5 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do want all. They want all of them. Because clearly things are starting to shape up into kind of a gang war at this point. So,
a religious gang war.
And are they going to pay us the 500 that they said for disrupting that temple, or did we not do well enough for that?
They'll pay you 400 out of it.
Okay, we'll take it.
Take it.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like you totally rooted it out, but on the other hand, you kicked its ass. So.
Then what rewards did we? So we got 400 total for doing that. Is that on top of the other rewards that we got? Or was there a different reward? I'm trying.
There was a different. Yeah, there were two rewards. One of them was for protecting Albrecht, and then one of them was for taking down the temple. And so you get 400 out of the 500 for taking down the temple.
And the protecting Albrecht was 100 total. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a tally here if you want.
Okay.
Of everything
we can
except
take that offline for the sake of our viewers.
Well, I'm going to have one of our viewers test something with the sound real quick, so you guys can probably hang up. I'm going to turn off the Twitch and leave on YouTube real quick.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Let me know.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week, and no matter what kind of D&D it is you play, imagine the hell out of it.